It's your girl, Corey.
It's your boy, Chemist, and welcome back to Black Box Conversations, where we give you guidance and advice on issues and topics that you may be going through. We have a special guest today. You want to introduce yourself, Mama?
Yes, I'm Shannon.
Mrs. Shannon, welcome to the show. That is Ja'Cory's mother or whatnot. Now, we got 2 questions submitted. We're not going to keep y'all waiting. We're going to go ahead and hop on into it, okay? So the first question, it reads as follows. My partner and I have been together for over 10 years. With that, there's a lot of things that I chose to overlook or accept. But now as I'm getting older, I know I wouldn't tolerate these things. Should I adjust my new expectations or don't fix something that ain't broke?
Girl, bounce. That ain't even a damn question.
Go ahead there, Mama. Give us some insight on it.
10 years? 10 years, come on now. That was a question she could have answered herself.
That she's asking, should she bring it to the light and tell him her expectations that she would like?
No.
Or should she keep it to herself?
Keep it to herself and bounce. Seriously.
Why is she going to leave a relationship she's been in for 10 years?
Look what she's been going through for 10 years. And you just now want to say something and bring it to the light.
She said at the end of the question, should she fix something that's not broke? So she ain't been going through anything. So there's no, brokenness.
That's not broke. What was that question again?
It says, my partner and I have been together for over 10 years. With that, there's a lot of things that I chose to overlook.
Stop right there.
Accept.
Stop right there.
But now older, I know I wouldn't tolerate
a lot of things that I chose to overlook or accept. That right there, man, by girl gone. That she shouldn't even get that. I mean, that's a question she can answer herself. She's the one in the relationship. She the one that chose to stand by and just let the shit ride. Now, after 10 years, you want to bring it to the light, but you saying why fix something that ain't broke? If it ain't broke, why is the question even of, you know what?
That's a good question. That's a good question. What do you think, sister?
I'm with Erica. Erica said fix it and let her husband know. Because the same person is that what it said? That's what.
Well, look, they've been together for over 10 years, so I'm assuming that they're
married.
Yeah.
So my thing is, when she first got with this person, she may not have been in the same mindset she is now. That's 10 years is a long time. That's like, say for instance, she's 20 and now she's 30, or she was 30, now she's 40. You're in a whole different decade. And she says over 10 years. So there's no telling how long it's been. So she may not be in that same mind frame she was when she was younger. And I think with the human mind, every 7 years you evolve and you change. So bring it to your husband's attention. And
we don't know
if
that's her husband.
Husband, boyfriend, whoever it is. She's been with the person 10 years.
A lot of that's a lot of history.
You, Corey.
It is a fly. Anyway, she's been with the person for 10 years. So I think you owe it to not only yourself, but also to your partner to let them know that you don't no longer want to do the relationship this way. You want to do this. Like, why give up your comfort to please someone else and not give them a chance to meet you halfway? And don't expect it to happen overnight.
Because it's been 10 years.
I've been in a relationship for over 10 years, and I wasn't the same person when I first got in it as I was throughout the times. A lot of things happen. Moving, kids, things happen. You're not going to stay the same mind frame you were,
exactly.
even if they were 18.
You're not going to stay in the same mind frame, but at the same time, you wait 10 years to post that type of question?
Because she's not in the same mind frame. What part of she then grew and evolved?
What part did she just let slide?
Because when she first got with him, she may not even thought about anything that they had. They may have gotten a house. They may have gotten kids. They may have moved. They may have changed careers. All that stuff could have changed throughout the years. You don't stay the same person. That sounds like a side
chick question to me.
Mama, get away. Anyways, back to my response. I think she needs to bring it to his attention. because why are you going to be unhappy in something or not even give that person a chance and assume, oh my God,
Yeah, get the
assume,
fly swat.
assume that
That
they're
nigga get
not
on
going
my
to be
nerves.
okay with it. You need to give that person a chance. You need to tell them what they want so they can come. If y'all been together for 10 plus years, it had to be for a reason. They have to have a certain level of respect for you. So I think you need to bring to that person's attention. I think you need to give them time to catch up and a choice. Not no ultimatum, but just see where they take it from there and give them time to evolve into what you want now because it's something new.
Yeah. So me myself personally, I definitely think that communication is a very important thing within this relationship because you guys have been together for 10 years and you can't assume that he knows your new expectations, just like he can't assume that you know his mindset. And that's why we communicate. I tell you what's on my mind, you tell me what's on your mind. And this is the thing, right? It's a partnership. So when it comes to a partnership, we're supposed to build together. So if these are the new expectations, if these are the new heights that we're trying to reach, I need to communicate that to you. Now, from the process of me communicating that to you and me telling you, hey, this is how I feel. This is where I want to go. These are the goals. These are the aspirations. These are the ambitions. Are you down with me? I need to give you a fair chance to be able to answer that question. Now, if you tell me no, I'm satisfied with what we're doing here, then I may have to recalibrate some things.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? We may have to recalibrate some things, but if there's 10 years of history, I at least owe you that communication. I at least owe you that conversation because who knows what we've been through 10 years. And like she said at the end of the question, why fix something that ain't broken? It could be small things that she's talking about. It could be something big. Who knows? She never said that the person stepped out. She never said that the person cheated. She just said little things that she chose to overlook. Could be that the person is lazy. You never know what it is. But I think that you owe your partner communication, conversation. That's only fair. And after you communicate, after you conversate, if you address the issue and then the issues are not fixed, then you can make that decision, you know, to move forward or to stay where you are. You know what I'm saying? But that's just my personal opinion. Go ahead.
Okay, I'm going to just read some of the stuff in the chat. It says, doesn't mean it had to be anything in betrayal. Could just mean maybe he's lazy or something.
Could be.
People get caught up in life and forget about, sorry, these flies, I don't know where they came from, and forget about each other and grow apart. Exactly. That's why I say they need to communicate. The basis to everything, they need to have a communication. Give that partner a chance to see if they may be on the same page. Maybe they ain't said nothing because you ain't said nothing.
Yeah. So let me ask you a question, right? Let me ask both of y'all a question, right? Do you think that it's easier to grow together or to grow apart?
Together.
I think if you don't have no communication, it's easier to grow apart.
Because if
communication is good, then it's easy to grow together.
Yeah. So the necessity.
I'm gonna grow by my damn self. I ain't waiting around on nothing. So if we're gonna grow together, we need to grow together.
Yeah. So the necessity
anyway
are the components between growing together and growing apart is actually communicating, right?
Exactly.
We gotta communicate. You need to understand where I stand, and I need to understand where you stand.
Exactly.
If I understand where you stand and you understand where I am, then we can make the decision on what we want to do from this point forward.
Exactly.
But if I don't know what the hell you got going on in your mind, and you don't know what the hell I got going on in my mind, goddamn, we growing apart. That's just the bottom line. But I think that communication, that conversation has to be had.
Okay, let's see. Hey, Elsa. Yes, I remember you. Elsa said hi. Linda's daughter, Mama.
Hi, Elsa. Honey.
Let's see. Here's the crazy thing. I know people focus on kids and bills. When kids were grown, they had nothing left for each other. That's true too. Like I said, it could be the reason you stay.
Don't let that be the reason you stay, because you can be holding the kids hostage in your own misery.
Yeah.
Arguing, fussing, and fighting conflict, and the kids just sitting there witnessing, and then y'all making an excuse. The kids are the reason we together. Nah, please don't do that.
Exactly. I sure didn't do it.
Lord.
All right. Yeah,
I knew
we
this
got
was about to be interesting when I looked at who was on the screen.
hey, the
Y'all
universe will
done
get
turned
you. You
this
hear me?
Gemini loose. I'm ready too.
Hey, you a
Man, that's a
Gemini, I'm a
pleasure.
Gemini rising, mama. You hear me? We one and the same. You hear me?
Okay, hold on. Holly says something. There has to be communication from both parties. People too much of listening to respond instead of listening to understand. Exactly.
And what if they don't know how to communicate?
Well, they can listen. Everyone should know how to listen, but their actions should show them if they're going to do it or not. The conversation has to be had.
Because actions do speak louder than words. Real loud.
Yes.
Yeah.
All righty. Now look.
You need to turn this into Auntie's tea on Zeus. When I seen her, I knew it was about to be trouble.
Hey, now real talk though, we got to move on to our second question, okay? So our second question is a good one. It said, damn, this is a good ass question, right? It says, how does one know they're in a long-term relationship out of love and passion or due to comfort and familiarity? All right, don't everybody go at once.
Wait a minute.
I'm gonna choose which one gonna go, and then y'all gonna speak. All right,
We
go
gonna
ahead.
let my mama go first
Go ahead,
because she
mama.
got a lot to say. Do you let us say what we got to say?
Okay, wait a minute.
Ahead.
Chemist, come with the end of that question again.
Yes, ma'am. I'm gonna read it one more time. It says, how does one know that they're in a long-term relationship out of love and passion or due to comfort and familiarity?
I think a lot of people is with the comfort and familiarity.
How do you distinguish between the two?
How can you distinguish?
Yes,
You
ma'am.
should be able to know it with the feelings. You should be able to feel if it's real love between, other than just because it's something familiar.
Yeah.
Because I think a lot of people get hooked on something familiar because nowadays nobody wants to really meet nobody and learn nobody all over again. So they're quick to go back to something familiar.
Yeah. That's true.
But then you do have ones that's willing to meet and get to know a person. And so I'm thinking that's more along the lines of
How does that person make you feel when you're around them?
exactly.
Well, look, they said they're in they said, how does one know that they're in a long-term relationship out of love and passion or due to comfort and familiarity?
Because you should be able to tell. You should be able to feel it. You should be able to know.
Okay.
What about you, sister? What do you think?
Based on the way you feel. Also, if you've been calculating in your head when you want to leave, but you're comfortable because the bills, the bills are going to be paid, that this person's going to be loyal to you, then that's probably out of familiarity. If you're scared to go start dating again and you want to I'll just settle for what I have, that's probably from familiarity. If it's based out of love, I don't care how long you've been with a person, you're still going to hit those emotions. You still going to look at them and lust over them. It may not be all the time, but every now and then you see them, especially when they get dressed up, and it's like the first time you see them.
Yeah.
So I think it's the feeling you get. Now, I don't think that's that important because one thing I've noticed with men versus women, men are more concerned with loyalty. Women are more concerned with love. So you got to ask yourself.
Whoa.
This is my part. You Gemini, you stay over there.
No.
Anyway, like I was saying, I said, from what I've seen, most women are more concerned with love and more men care more about loyalty. If I could please finish, I would love that. Anyway, so if you're with someone and everything is fine, do you want to have the lust? Do you want to feel like you're in love with this person, or do you care more that this person is being loyal to you and you don't have to worry about them doing anything? I think that's the true question. I don't think it matters why you're with a person. Loyalty. I don't think it matters why you with a person. I just think it depends on what you want from a person that you're with. So if you have to be in love and have to feel like you're in love, then maybe if you're questioning if you're in love with this person or is it out of familiarity, to me, I feel like it's because you're familiar with it. Because if you've had these emotions or you felt that love, I don't think you would question it because it's something that comes natural. It's the way that person makes you feel when you're around them. It's the way your heart pounds and pulses. But let me see. I got some questions in here. I'll read them after you go, Kiss.
All right. Well, I think love and passion should lead to comfort and familiarity. I think that if I love you and I'm passionate about you, that should allow me to be comfortable with you and familiar with you, right? I don't think familiarity is necessarily a bad thing. And I don't think comfort is necessarily a bad thing. Now, if you're using familiarity and comfort and you're saying, hey, we're no longer growing, we're no longer expanding, we're no longer trying to become the best version of ourselves, then it becomes a negative component. But if there's me loving you and me being passionate about you, now I'm comfortable with you and now I'm familiar with you, that's what I want. Me, myself, personally, I think that a person that loves you allows you to be comfortable, but not comfortable in a way where you're not growing, but comfortable with you being yourself. You can be you around me. You don't have to pretend to be someone you're not. You don't have to wear no costumes. You don't have to wear no makeup. You don't have to dress up and pretend to be something that you're not. Be you, baby girl. I love you for you. Be comfortable being you. Be comfortable being you in your own skin because I love you. I love the outside. I love the inside. I love everything about you. And then, guess what? I want you to be familiar with me because I'm going to be familiar with you because in between that, there's intimacy. Intimacy means into me you see. I see you for you. I don't see you like everybody else see you. I see you for you. I'm not worried about the opinions of no one. I'm not worried about other people's expectations. When we built this together. And I'd be damned if I let a motherfucker in the world try to come and tear this shit down. You know, we built this together. So that love and that passion is supposed to allow your man or your woman to be comfortable with you. We're supposed to grow together. I need to be comfortable with you. I need to be comfortable with you. I need to trust you. I need to be familiar with you. You need to understand me in areas that I don't even understand. Like that. And I also think that love to me is when the absence of that person affects you. Yes. You know what I mean?
That's a good one right there. Say it again.
Love to me is when the absence
is in the back, son.
It's when the absence of that person affects you. And I'm not gonna lie. I'm not trying to see my life without you. I want to be comfortable with you. I don't want to be familiar with no one else. I'm not looking for no one else. I'm looking for you and you only. But like you said, sister, when your eyes start going in the opposite direction, when your mind start going in the opposite direction, there's no love there. So there's no love lost because there was never love there from the get-go. There was never love as a foundation. You were just comfortable. You needed someone to be in a relationship with. You never loved me. You were never passionate about me. You never wanted me. You just wanted a relationship for the outside opinion. For your friends was probably dating, you probably wanted to see that you was alone with your friends. Your friends got married, you probably got married because your friends got married. But when there's love there, you know what I'm saying, your absence affects me. But that's my personal opinion.
Let me read the comments. Holly said, I think it comes with time. You'll also know in your gut. And she said, basically, she would like both loyalty and love. Christina said, if it's out of love, you don't even ask yourself the question about if you're there out of comfort. Exactly. I just feel like you said, if your absence can be affected or their absence can affect you, then definitely. But that can also, if you think about it, if you have a certain comfort, that could affect you also if they're not there. But are you looking, that's why I'm like, I think it's what you want. Like, do you care of the core of the reason the person's with you if they're loyal to you?
Yeah. To me,
if a person, because some people aren't too emotional, if they're with you and they're loyal to you and they only have eyes for you, but they're not showing what you perceive as love, does that really matter?
But see, that's where the communication is off, right? Because they may communicate their love a certain way.
Yeah.
Right? I may not communicate my love the way you think that I should communicate my love, but this is me showing you I love you, right? I may cook dinner for you. You know, I may do something, but this is me expressing my love. This is how I communicate my love. And like you said, sister, that go all the way back to that love language. You know what I'm saying? That goes back to that love language, but you know, different stroke for different folks.
I just feel like if you got you a good person and you feel love, or they're showing you love, if you want someone where it's just passion immediately, sometimes that starts to sizzle down. Maybe y'all need to get away. If you have kids, maybe y'all need to get away from the kids and just be you and them. Maybe y'all need to go to the strip club. I don't know. Whatever. You need to do something.
You know what I'm saying? And then understand too at the same time that our passion is not the same. You know what I'm saying? Passion could be, hey baby, let's read this book together. You know what I'm saying? Let's go for a walk. You know what I'm saying? Hey, I'm talking to you 30 minutes on the phone during my lunch break. Our passion doesn't look the same. You know what I'm saying? Our intimacy doesn't look the same. It's levels to, especially when you've been with a person over a period of time. What you used to do, you don't do no more.
Exactly.
But I was just about to say that, just like the lady in the first question, whenever she was like, so the things she accepted in the beginning, she don't accept now. What if the same thing, like, what if this person evolved and they have different things that they want to explore, but they're too afraid to show like the partner? I just think, like I said, the base of every relationship is how strong your communication is.
Yeah, I think that's one of the most important things. Dang, it's 6:30 already. That's one of the most important things.
Yeah, that's all I gotta say. You got anything left to say?
What does the comment say?
About loyalty, I ain't heard nobody speak on loyalty.
I think, Mama, that if you love someone, then you're loyal to them. I don't think that they're without each other. I think they're coupled together.
Was about the love and something over loyalty, and I'm gonna always go with loyalty first, because if we loyal to one another, then all the rest of that shit just fall in line.
Well, if I love you, I'm loyal to you. If I'm not loyal to you, I don't love you.
Exactly. That's my point. That's my big thing. I ain't worried about the fucking love. My shit is loyalty, because I expect when my back is turned, you got my back. When your back is turned, I'm definitely gonna have your back, and that's regardless of the fact that all that other shit falls in line with the communication. But I need my loyalty right off the rip.
I think that's gonna have to be a whole nother discussion, because I see where she's going. Love and loyalty, which one do you prefer? That's gonna be that's how we're gonna start the next one, because this is a good one. This is a good one.
So I guess we're gonna bring you in for a second time, Mama. You gonna jump on the conversation?
Yes.
Okay.
So Saturday at 5 p.m.
Wait a minute. We going off?
Yeah.
Started. Oh, that's messed up. There's nothing funny. I'm ready to go.
Well, look,
you
got to say that energy for the next show. You hear me? Bring it for the next show.
We got 30-minute shows.
Yeah, that's how it's always been. So the next one, you can go live with us and you can discuss it in the first 30 minutes.
I'm going to need more than 30 minutes.
I know, Miss Gemini. All right, well, that's all we got for today. Thank y'all for tuning in. Once again, I'm your girl, Miss Corey.
It's your boy, Kenneth.
Miss Shannon.
And thank you for tuning in to Black Box Conversations. Y'all have a great day.
Listen to Holly talking about keep that same energy.